Congratulations, you are getting a cat. These fur-bulous creatures enrich our lives and provide years of companionship. But there's more to owning a cat than providing cardboard boxes of different sizes to play in. Here is our guide to the 10 dangerous mistakes of first-time cat owners. Declawing is a brutal and inhumane procedure that severs a cat's claws and the last phalanx bone in the paws. It's the same as humans chopping off the tip of their fingers and toes up to the first knuckle. It's unnecessary unless a veterinarian has advised it for medical reasons. Declawing is painful and causes lifelong stress and long-lasting pain. Declawing is often performed because cats scratch where they shouldn't, but providing your cat with enough surfaces to scratch on will prevent them from scratching furniture or other items. Understanding cats' instinctual need to scratch and why they do it can help owners decide not to declaw their cats. Even some dogs get nervous when their owners wash them. Cats almost don't need to be washed. They clean themselves on their own regularly. If your pet gets dirty, it's better to use a wet towel and softly rub the stain with it. In rare cases, when bathing is really needed, try to spot clean and only wash the parts of the body which are dirty, not the whole body. Many owners worry that their cats don't drink much, and some cats don't. There are many preferences cats have when it comes to water, particularly the water source they drink from. If a cat is on a wet food diet, they'll get some water from their food. However, cats eating dry food need to drink more water to compensate, which can worry an owner when they seemingly refuse. Cats usually like water in a wide, shallow bowl or from a flowing fountain. The reasons for these preferences seem to stem from instinct and finding safe, clean water in the wild. Some cats even love to drink from dripping faucets. Finding out what your cat likes and providing fresh water daily can greatly improve the amount of water they drink, staving off problems such as bladder stones. One of the most common mistakes first-time cat owners make is using their hands and feet as playthings to entice their cats to pounce. We can all agree that a tiny kitten wiggling its behind and stalking up to you before pouncing furiously on your foot is adorable and funny. But that isn't the case when the cat is a fully grown hunting machine with sharp claws and teeth. The hunting and pouncing behavior is instinctual, but many owners don't realize that they are teaching their cats that it's okay to pounce and bite at them to satiate their hunting urges. It's always much better to redirect the behavior towards a toy to protect your feet and hands. Cats experience acute stress, and the smallest changes can trigger stress responses with significant consequences. They are creatures of habit and routine. They like their territory and are protective of it, and they are always looking for prey or predators within their space. All this amounts to a stress response that is subtle but constant. Many cats are perfectly relaxed in their homes, but some are more nervous than others and react to seemingly minor things in a big way. Everyday stressors in the home for cats include changes in routine, placement of resources, noise, foot traffic in the home, new people visiting, litter brand changes. Because stress affects cats so acutely, medical issues such as cystitis, overgrooming, and behavioral changes can arise. By reducing stress and using stress control techniques, you can help your cat feel much happier and help reduce fear and anxiety in the home. Understanding how cats see the world can be challenging for first-time owners, as cats have a unique outlook. Cats that perform problem behaviors such as scratching, inappropriate toileting, yowling, etc., have reasons for doing it and won't understand they're doing something wrong. A solution is usually a small change away, such as giving your cat a scratching post to express natural behavior, using positive training methods, and not shouting at your cat. Cats are intelligent and can absolutely be trained, so refraining from shouting and using other positive methods can help your cat behave. This next mistake is becoming less common now with advancements in veterinary care, but many owners thought their cats didn't need parasite treatment if they were indoors only. The two most common parasites can be brought into your home on your clothes, shoes, or bag. Any human or pet who goes outside and touches another animal or the ground can potentially bring in unwanted guests. A female flea can lay eggs in your home, and a full-blown infestation can occur. Worm larvae are transmitted through the fleas to the cat when swallowed, meaning your cat gets fleas and worms because they're not protected. Indoor cats will likely need to be treated for parasites less often than outdoor cats do. So make sure you speak to your vet about the best treatment and schedule for your cats and keep them parasite-free. When a cat's normal behavior changes subtly or dramatically, a conscientious owner can't help but feel concerned. Knowing what is normal for your cat will make it easier to recognize behavioral problems that arise. Some changes can indicate underlying health or social issues, while others are simply personality quirks that arise as your cat grows older. Any change in a cat's behavior could be considered an emergency, so if you're unsure, promptly schedule a vet visit. Sudden reclusive behavior, lethargy, or aggression are possible indicators of pain or illness that should be diagnosed and treated as soon as possible. Minor changes in behavior, or those that appear and pass quickly, are rarely cause for concern and can be chalked up to cat quirks. Many cat owners may think owning a cat is easy and doesn't require much beyond feeding and veterinary checkups. That is not the case, and cats are now routinely living for 15 years or more. Owning a cat is a long-term commitment. In addition, cats can be costly to keep due to food and medical prices. They need entertainment, health care, food, affection, attention, and grooming. Knowing your responsibilities as an owner to ensure they're safe and happy is important to understanding and committing to your cat. Once you commit, however, your cat will love you back with all they have and bring joy into your life. Lastly, a sad assumption some people use to make about cats is that they're not bothered by their owners. They're only there for the food and don't love us. This is the opposite of the truth, and cats need to bond with their owners so they can feel love, joy, companionship, and a whole range of emotions that help them enjoy life. Some cats are perfectly happy being fed and then left alone, but the vast majority will need affection and to build a bond with their owners for their mental well-being. Stress from loneliness, boredom, or fear can manifest in serious physical problems such as blocked bladders, so bonding with your cat and being able to comfort them is very important. They're also very sensitive to their owner's emotions, so don't be surprised if your cat comes to comfort you. Cats are fascinating pets that form deep bonds with their owners. Looking out for the common mistakes you can make and rectifying them can make first-time cat ownership much more enjoyable for you and your cat. Providing resources, toys, hiding places, and scratchers can remedy many of the perceived bad behaviors of cats, and creating a calm and happy home can set the scene for bond building between you that can last a lifetime.